But a lot of traffic today. A few places going around through Jacksonville that weren't too bad. The Greenway was almost deserted. Pretty tired, honestly. About wore out. I'll keep cruising, try and get there. Got in, or that's Highway 58 over there. This is Forest Road 144, and welcome to the Forest Road. That was mucky over there. I about sank. I probably should have went right instead of going left, but yeah, that was pretty bad. Hopefully this one won't be quite as terrible as that one was. It looks like it clears up after these first couple of spots here. I guess this is just the four-wheel drive test or something. See if you're worthy to get on the road. even a tenth in, I've done got my feet swampy. At least my left, or excuse me, my right foot. Oh, I think I'm going to put on some bug spray. This is looking like it's going to get dicey. I just reapplied DEET. It's incredibly hot out here, and the DEET like burns. I guess it's on sunburn. I don't know. I don't really care at this point. There are several facilities back there. I kind of surmised that they might be groundwater monitoring, and I read the trail guide, and I was educated that they, according to the trail guide, are groundwater monitoring stations. It would be cool if they would put a sign up that says what they are, instead of just the tampering with this as a federal offense sign. That would be appreciated. Yeah. This is where I'm at. I'm going to come out of the woods here in another couple of miles, I think. I didn't study that close on it. Looks like longleafs here. Been trying to kind of keep score on them. There's still some loblollies in a lot of that forest I was in earlier, but I'm pretty sure those are longleafs. You got big old long cones on them too, so that's probably longleaf. Saw some fire earlier, not like close to the trail, but smoke. In fact, I still see smoke up there. A little bit darker than the regular clouds. So, and then that looks like a thunderstorm. So who knows what the rest of the day has in store for me. This is pretty desolate out here. I was getting beat to death on the gravel up there. I know I can walk it, but that's unfortunately not part of the time frame that I have available. I've got to finish this today to stay on schedule. And bike the roads, hike the trails. I'll be hiking the Nusiak tomorrow. That stuff back there looked a lot like what I saw people showing of the Nusiak. And I think I'm probably just going to get my feet swampy some and just get it done. So anyways, I thought about bringing my muck boots with me, but I figured my feet would sweat in them as much as the water they would keep out, so I don't think it really matters. My feet are going to be wet regardless. Croatan National Forest. Summertime. Probably not the best time to visit. Even when I stepped in that water, the water was hot. Like uncomfortable bath water hot. Surprisingly hot. Oh yeah, the groundwater monitoring installations, I think what they're doing is they're monitoring for how much salt is in the groundwater, and maybe that informs some, I don't know, maybe too much groundwater is being pumped by the municipal water supplies or something like that, so there's salt water coming in from the ocean or something like that. So, yeah. Keep on moving through here. Need to go up and see what Newport is about, and then head up to the Pine Cliffs recreation area to bring an end to the day. And that will be an end to a very, very long trip. This is harder hiking than the beach. It's loose sand through here. I'm sure there are people that could bike this, but not I. Looks like the hunters have, I presume, whoever's driving through here, it's like they tried to kind of make a side trail there. It's basically turned into a sandy mess too. There aren't roots to hold this stuff together, and or if it's not wet enough, it just turns into powder. The cool thing about the sand is that it shows you more tracks, and there are certainly a lot of deer around here, and this is so loose I'm having a hard time making out what some of the other ones are, but definitely another high wildlife area. I think whether I like it or not, I'm going to have to start reapplying sunblock midday to my arms and my neck, because I think I sweated it off and I'm just cooking. By the way, friends, this is Forest Road 154. If you're planning your mountains to see adventure, you might want to plan this one maybe without the bike. Different forest roads have different character. All of the ones I've ridden on prior to this one were pretty much gravel roads. This one is a sand trap. It is some hard going on a hot afternoon. I almost didn't stop for water there at the BP station in Pelletier. Maybe mispronouncing it. Anyways, if you look at the map, it's the BP on 58. Drinks weren't very cold. They're colder than the outdoors. I got to sit down there and drink my vitamin water. That was pretty nice. In the air conditioning. And refill my hydration bladder. I almost didn't. I almost waited till Newport. And I would have already ran out of water by now if I'd waited till Newport. This would be very difficult psychologically without water. And I have not seen anywhere yet in the Croatan where I was like, yeah, I think I could filter that water and it would be fine. Not that I have my water filter with me anyways. Not far from the road, maybe another mile, I don't know, mile and a half. I think I misjudged the map. I looked at it earlier. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's hot. Alright, Forest Road 154. There are, I guess, two sections to this. There's the part east of 9 Mile Road and the part west of 9 Mile Road. And the part west of 9 Mile Road was pretty sandy, pretty hard to get by. The part east of 9 Mile Road was not particularly hard to get through. In fact, part of it looks like it used to be paved. Also went by the landfill, or at least transfer station. It smelled bad. It was loud. There's equipment there. Okay. So I'm going to go up here to this road, hang a left, and be heading toward Newport. Alrighty, well, this is the Pine Cliff recreation area. I think the main recreation area is still closed. They took a pretty hard hit with one of the hurricanes that went through a few years ago, and the MST was originally up over there somewhere, and it apparently there's so many downed trees and stuff that it was just irreparable, at least at the time. So what they did is they took and they routed it down, or on some of the equestrian trail, until where it, I guess, picks back up with the new Siak. So long story short is I made it, and however many miles, 90 plus, and hopefully I'll be hiking the new Siak tomorrow. It's a long day. Ah yes, today was the day of, I guess, military installations and forest roads. Pretty, got to see Lejune and Cherry Point, and I spent a lot of time on forest roads. So there you go. Oh yeah, I get mountain biking now. That, I think it was 154 there, the last section of it. Had a lot of bumps and dips in it, and I was cruising along, trying not to be out there any longer than I could help. If you have your body just right, stationed on the bike, and you're looking at what's coming up, you can definitely move your body and minimize the impact, and it's kind of fun. I still don't think I'm going to get into mountain biking though. Anyways.